So, I really felt the need to come and address something that I watched earlier today. So, I saw a video, and I can't remember the channel, but they were addressing something between these two guys on a podcast that the meat eater guys had talked about in a podcast or something, where they said, "Have you hunted out of another guy's um, stand on public land?" And then I made a comment in the comment section and said, "Well, it's on public land, so therefore it becomes public, access. Somebody can sit in your stand," which I believe to be true. And I made that comment. Another guy come in there and was like, "Well, if I walk into my stand, then somebody's getting their, blankety ASS out of the stand because that's my stand." And then proceeded to tell me how it was a character. And I said, "Well, what if the guy says no?" And then he proceeded to say, "It's a character issue for guys to not want to get out of the stand and blah 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 blah." But think about it from this perspective: it's a public land spot, and the person got there to this public land spot before you did. So is it a character issue for that person to want to continue to hunt this public land spot, or for you to just bow out? "I didn't get there first. The other guy got there first." Honestly, my opinion is the guy got there first. If it was my stand, I'm probably going to back out or move on to another spot or what have you, because somebody got there to a public land spot before I did. Um, so, that's crazy. Y'all tell me in the comments. I don't know. That's just ridiculous to me. Um, it really spoke to his character. I feel like he was like, "Oh, well, I would, pee at the bottom of the stand." That's another thing for another time. "I would go cut the deer off before they get there. I do this, I do that." That seems more like a character flaw, in my opinion, than to just kind of back out. It seems more like entitlement. Just because I set my stand in a public spot, I'm more entitled to this area than somebody else. Yeah, you guys leave a comment and let me know what you think in the comment section.